What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Wargame Airland Battle. First off, I just want to apologize for the last episode. I'm using a new microphone, and you buy cheap and you get cheap results. So it is what it is. I'm sorry that the audio was so shitty and you could hardly understand what I was saying throughout most of the battle. Hopefully, throughout this battle, the audio will be a lot more clear and audible. So, bringing to you today, I'm using my U.S. Army deck that I don't believe I've featured it yet in this series or even shown you what's in the deck, but it performed extremely well in this upcoming battle. It's a 4v4. Let's go ahead and jump right into it on the map Mora. Clicking play now. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the usual hide the view. It's going to be me, Hotel Soap, Agent Orange, The Experiment, and Sexual Tyrannosaurus versus Shogun, Beans, Red Storm, and Icelander in DC. So straight off the bat here, I'm marking that I'm going to be going up here. My plan is to pretty much defend the entire middle section, meaning Golf, Foxtrot, and Delta, with little priority left to Juliet. Over here on the right, the Experiment is going to be pushing up, defending Bravo and Alpha. I'll be supporting him in Alpha as well. Over here on the left side, Sexual Tyrannosaurus will be facing off against whoever will be over here, and Mike and Kilo. Setting up my forces here, we have some ATGM Mountaineer Infantry, 40 of them. My command CP, they're going to be rushing up to Delta. The plan is to set up ATGMs in this town area here, which will give me a very clear field of fire across this whole open range right here. And then over here, I'm moving up with, again, just a command CP, 80 units of just basic riflemen, and they're going to head into this town and just fight house to house, street to street, and sure is going to prove to be a absolute bloodbath in this close quarters battle that I'm about to be getting myself into. Bringing up just a Kiowa scout chopper for some recon, and 2 paladins for fire support. What you cannot see is that I've selected a F-15 Eagle just to have some form of air-to-air ability. Also moving up here with me, it appears that Sexual Tyrannosaurus, oh, that's right, he's going left. So Sexual Tyrannosaurus, his guys are all Bradley based. All of my infantry, every single infantry unit in my army is just in trucks. So no heavy hitting infantry for me. It's just all fast moving take and hold. So all of his guys are going to be in Bradleys. They're all heading over here to engage in Kilo and Mike. Also, I'm bringing out a Chaparral and some Hawks just for some AA ability. Looks like Agent Orange now using a Martyr. I guess he has a West German deck, or maybe he has Blackhawks, and so he has a Combined Forces deck then. Chaparrals and stuff. All his stuff is deployed in the backfield. Not sure what he was going for with that. But here we go, moving out. Command CP in the infantry, heading up that way. There's my Mountaineers heading out that way. My Paladins opening up right off the bat. I'm going to be dropping a smoke screen right here, just for shits and giggles, really, to block line of sight to my forces, and just to kind of keep the enemy off balance. Here we have Agent Orange's guys, or sorry, Tyrannosaurus's guys heading off to their destinations. Bradley deciding it's going to go off-road there. Not sure what that's all about. And here comes all my guys now heading into the town. Sorry about the little lag there. I hear gunfire off in the distance. I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with me, so I'm not so much interested in that right now. Here's all my trucks now arriving with the infantry. The fuck was that? destroying something in somebody's front yard. That was not too nice of the U.S. Army. We got an engagement here on the left already. Shogun shooting down my my F-15. Not exactly the best way to start the battle. I brought my F-15 out and brought him around the left-hand side here to try and get a flank on any form of helicopter rush. But here we go. Infantry on infantry now. Motostrelki from, who is this? This is Beans now. Looks like the guy I'm going to be engaging. Riflemen going up against Motostrelki. Look at all the tracer fire. My God. Paladins now. Artillery landing amongst it all. We have some sappers moving up, it looks like. Yep, sappers now coming in. With some BMP support. It's very beneficial to have some form of infantry fighting vehicle with your infantry, especially in a straight-up fight. I gotta move my Kiowa out of there. Kiowa moving up way too close. So we got infantry fights, BMPs. They're armed with Conquerors, ATGMs, and here's the sappers now rushing out into the open to engage my riflemen. Riflemen taking a heavy, heavy beating here. Oh my God, burning houses left and right. Pulling my riflemen back, getting them out of the line of fire, and letting their, yeah, there we go. Getting my riflemen out of there. BMPs now opening up, and the Paladins now bringing more fire support down on top of these sappers, taking them out. Excellent, excellent use of artillery. And now the infantry move back up, occupying more positions. Over here, the Mountaineers have already taken up positions. They're going to be pointing their HEGMs in that direction to guard against any type of flank moving against my riflemen. Over here on the right flank, we got some heavy combat going on. Jaegers from the experiment. Jack Commandos, he's using a German deck. He's going up against Icelander and DC with Russians or something fighting in the woods here. Not exactly the best place to have a firefight. And the infantry battle continues here. Just trading shots with these Motostrelki. Bringing up some sappers of my own, combat engineers in their deploying them in the woods to guard against any form of fire coming in against them. They're going to come in directly behind my riflemen and support, well, what's left of my riflemen. I think they're pretty much done for. Yep, there we go. Bringing in some cargo trucks now. Some, where the hell are you guys going? Some anti-helicopter Vulcan cannon APCs here, just moving them in just for basic fire support against helicopters, or excellent use, excellent fire going up against these BTRs here. Ripping these BTRs a new one. I'm not sure where I deployed them or where I intended to deploy them, but they definitely took an interesting track to get there. Who we got here? Agent Orange now coming in with his F-15, dropping bombs in the woods there, helping me out. Props go out to Agent Orange. Bringing in an M11P Abrams now. This guy is going to be the heavy hitter, backing up all my infantry and helping them out to neutralize all these BMPs. That's proving to be quite a pain in the ass. Mountaineers now opening up with their ATGMs, shredding these BMPs. Goodbye. 20 points on the board. Close battle so far, 1,055 points on the board for us, 915 for Pact. Over here, we got Sexual Tyrannosaurus having a hell of a time against Shogun. Looks like some napalm has been used. Just house to house, street to street fighting here. The enemy has occupied Mike, and we don't have a command in Kilo yet. Agent Orange needs to hurry up and get a command over here to get those points up on the board for us. Assault engineers now taking up positions over here. Left-hand flank, more Motostrelki coming in, BMPs taking an absolute shredding from my Paladins. And my M11P Abrams chilling out in this farm here. He's panicked, he's on low health. But holding his own nonetheless. AH-1F Cobra now coming in. Sorry I didn't catch the action there, but if you were paying attention, you saw the rocket barrage coming in. Oh, this guy over here. just kind of hovering above the battle here, surveying the scene. Cargo truck now coming in, resupplying my riflemen, bringing in spare parts and ammunition for my Abrams. Abrams getting line of sight on something. Probably that BMP over there. Yep, nice, another 20 points on the board for me. What do we got here? Rifleman, looks like. Yep, rifleman now. Moving into this this street here. Gonna try and plug the gap. Uh-oh, BMP. Firing at something, probably my Abrams. Cargo truck, where in the world are you going? AH-1F Cobra doing a good job, or that might have been the Mountaineers. I'm not sure. Great position to set them up here. They have a nice clear view of all this right here. Kiowa somehow got killed in the midst of all that. Not sure what happened to the Kiowa. Oh, there he is. There, he's still here. He's still got eyes up. Starfighter now coming in, dropping bombs. Oh, dropping smoke. That's interesting. There's some bombs now coming in from another Starfighter on the woods. Agent Orange helping me out here in the middle with his aircraft. And whoa, brought up the Abrams way too close there. Engaging the Motor Strelicky though. Ripping those guys up. Motor Strelicky can't really do much against them. They have RPGs, I believe, but yeah, nice miss there. Moved him out of the way just in the nick of time, and popping that BMP, that M1P Abrams is just absolutely going to town on these Soviets here. Moving the riflemen up now, trying to gain a foothold. The assault engineers now coming up, taking advantage of that smoke screen. Assault engineers and the riflemen ganging up on these Motor Strelicky. M1P Abrams engaging something else again. Wait a minute. Where am I? The Cobra disappeared. Yep, there it is. Don't know what happened to my Cobra, but whatever. Cobra went down. That's a damn shame. Throughout the whole course of this battle, all my cargo trucks I'm moving back to my FOB to rearm, resupply, and send them back out onto the field. I believe I only have 8 or so, or maybe 12 or 16, I don't know, something like that. But I don't have a whole lot of cargo trucks, so making good use of my FOB is absolutely critical, and keeping my artillery near the FOB as well is absolutely critical to the war effort. Assault engineers moving up with their napalm launchers. Those guys are absolutely just tearing apart there's the effect of a napalm launcher right there. They are absolutely tearing apart everything and anything rather that gets in their way. 30 riflemen now moving up through the woods, engaging the Iglas. Nothing they can do to stop me at this point. The M1P backing up the riflemen. Got some Stingers now coming up. I've yet to see any helicopters or planes engage me, but it never hurts to have a small little AA bubble here with you. Moving up my Chaparrals as well, my Hawks. Everybody's starting to push up now. The front line has been expanded. Bringing up now a command CP. He's going to be heading up there to the front line to capture what is that? To capture Gulf. Because resistance is pretty much minimal at this point. Look at that forest. There's nothing left. Just burning bricks. Nothing left in there. Absolutely devastating assault by the U.S. Army here. And these poor BMPs, they do not know what they're about to drive into. Mountaineers getting good hits. That's the same unit of Mountaineers. Sappers? Yep, looks like sappers. They managed to get some sappers deployed. 14 of them. Got to get those Mountaineers out of there. Mountaineers holding their own. Nope, there they go. Getting them out of there. Do not need any of that shit. Tornado now coming in. No idea what the hell he's doing. Getting killed, that's what he's doing. I will focus on the rest of the battle elsewhere. There we go, my command now finally arriving, capturing Gulf. Sappers now splitting up. The riflemen and the Mountaineers putting fire down on them. A cargo truck coming up now to back up the Mountaineers. Got to keep them armed. Moving that command CP back a little bit. He's a little bit too close to the Sappers for comfort. And the Sappers just pushing forward too far, under supported against just an absolute just block of infantry there from the Mountaineers. Riflemen in the Abrams, the Mountaineers. There we go. Bombs coming in from something. Abrams now moving up. He's stunned. Panic from all the flamethrowers getting fired at him. So I gotta get him out of there. More bombs coming in now. From something. Not sure what that was, but that counterattack there by Beans, beaten back. Sappers are a very good, very effective unit, but you can't send them in by themselves. They need to have backup. Some form of backup. Over here on the right, looks like the Experiment's doing pretty well on his own. Doesn't have a command in Bravo yet. He needs those extra points, but he's managed to push the enemy back all the way to Charlie, their spawn. I'm assuming the enemy has something in these woods preventing him from advancing any more forward. There's some Conquerors ATGMs, some Meridian tanks, T-55s, and some Shilkas over there, but really nothing else that I can see that would be any real threat. M11P Abrams now moving up, trying to, what the hell? That Cobra is way too far forward. He's going down, yeah. Don't know what in the world. There's a cluster of ATGMs going out there against that PT-85 infantry recon. 40 more points on the board, bringing the score to 3,611 to 225.66. We are firmly in control of this battle, bringing up an M1A1 Abrams now to back up the M11P, who is pushing forward now to try and have a nice solid right flank here. And my battle's pretty much done at this point. I've accomplished my objective. I've secured the entire center of the map. Delta, Golf, and Foxtrot are mine. I could burn the points to bring out another command for Juliet, but I'm choosing at this point to save my points for something else elsewhere, bringing my cargo truck now to the rear and filling up, trying to keep my cargo trucks on the move, keep my army resupplied. Bringing up over here on the left flank of the center, I have some N150s. Can't see them? Good, that's the point. They got some APCs armed with ATGMs, anti-tank guided missiles, hanging out here in the woods. See him? He's right there. Hanging out in the woods. Anything tries to cross this bridge, they're going to regret it. Like that T-72. Let's look, see what's going on over here. I'm deciding to back up Agent or Sexual Tyrannosaurus over here on the left flank. He looks to be having some trouble. The Soviets, in the form of Shogun, has captured the town despite his best efforts. Nice hits from that Mirage there. Oh no, actually not. But I'm bringing in some. It kind of came in after I wasn't aware they were coming in from this main road here, but I was bringing in some ATGMs here with some cargo trucks to help get some fire support up this way into that town. And bringing a Kiowa out now to help him get some recon. He has some ground-based recon over here, but nothing's better than having some eyes in the sky. And I'm eyeing up this little town over here. This seems like a nice, juicy target. A couple little units popping up here and there, but nothing really that I can see that's going to really put up much of a fight. So I'm eyeing up that town now. Over here, the M11P taking some ATGM fire from over here. M1 Abrams taking some strong hits. Not good. Ah, M1 Abrams gone. Well, if I was them, I'd do the same thing. The town's pretty much lost. There's really nothing he can do at this point. It doesn't appear he has really anything in his deck that's going to be able to put up a super strong offense. So just dig in and entrench with ATGMs. That's the only thing you can really do at this point. Is try to hold me back. And I'm not about to start feeding the enemy points, so he can sit there and camp all he wants. As you can see, I shelled him with my artillery, so that's going to be pretty much the remainder of this fight here in the middle, is just me holding this ground and shelling that wooded area. The right flank has pretty much been secured. The experiment bringing out almost everything in his deck, it looks like, to occupy the ground that he's taken. And Shogun has surrendered. Red Storm now is in control. Icelander in DC. Not sure where Shogun was. Yes, Shogun was over here. Shogun is now surrendered, which is going to make taking this left flank all the more easier, because now it's a 3-on-4, and what's left of Shogun's forces has now been placed, or will soon be placed, under the control of the remaining players on that team. Still under Shogun's control for the moment. That's strange. Got some missiles or rockets coming out from these houses over here, so there is something occupying this area. We got some grenades coming out, it looks like. What the hell is that? I have no idea what that was, but I honestly have no idea what that is. I think that's grenade launcher tracers, but again, I have no clue what that is. Sorry for not being knowledgeable. The M150s now moving up. ATGM based APCs moving up here to help with the offense. I can't talk. To help with the offensive now on the left-hand flank. Never hurts every once in a while. Just kind of take a moment to stop and appreciate the detail that this game has put into each and every single one of these individual units. Because I mean, this is comparable, you know, to most. Oh, good lord! Well, all right. Where's his buddy at? Oh, gee, okay. Well, okay. There was. There was a lot of detail on those units there, but what the hell is that? That must be grenade launcher fire. I have no idea. Starfighter now coming in, dropping bombs, trying to avenge my M150s. I'm still laughing at that. I couldn't have timed that any better. Oh, jeez. Kiowa now out here over the lake. Let's pick out the Kiowa. Again, just the detail that this game has put into each and every single little unit. You know, this is comparable graphics to, you know, most other games out there, wouldn't you say? I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad graphics. And, you know, given the scale of this battle, you know, it's just, that's just awesome that you can pick out such small little details on each and every single unit on this battlefield, and that's why I love Wargame Airland Battle so much. But anyways, back to the fight. Himatshutsen now engaging some, some mechs in the infantry here, or in the forest here. Just trying to gain a foothold. He's trying to push forward. It looks like Red Storm and Red Storm and Icelander in DC. So it's a 2-on-1. There's two players over here now engaging the experiment. So he's got to go up against the minds of two individuals. So he's got his work cut out for him. You know, just goes to show you. Look at all the destruction now. My God, all these burnt out tanks everywhere. This big wide open field. So he's got his work cut out for him over there, engaging two different guys. Hats off to you. You know, 2,947 points on the board right now for the experiment. He's obviously the fucking MVP of this battle, taking on two guys by himself. Sexual Tyrannosaurus with 1,058, myself with 1,121, and Agent Orange with 1,201. Not too bad. Shogun 1625, Beans with 1916, Red Storm 569 points, and the Icelander in DC 542. 6,327 to 4,652 right now. 19 minutes left on the board. Oh, we got a T-80U bringing out the heavy hitters over here. T-80U engaging those transports and other vehicles over there. Engaging everything he can get his sights on, from the looks of it. Chieftain's now coming up. Going to be engaging that T-80U. T-80U taking out one of them. Oh, something going up in smoke over there. Bombs coming in. More bombs coming in. That T-80U's gone. Excellent use of aircraft. Now here we have my Mountaineers. My push is now starting. Here we go. I'm going to follow these guys. Got a burnt out Bradley back there. That's a shame. Mountaineers now. I dropped the smoke screen to shadow their approach. I have, I think, 2 units of Abrams. Yep, 2 M11P Abrams over here to back up the Mountaineers. They're taking some ATGM fire from somewhere in that town. M11P's opening up on whatever's occupying those houses over there. Some Leach and Mountaineers now rushing in. Transports are hightailing it out of there. One of them getting taken out. And the Mountaineers now occupying that house. Or the housing complex, neighborhood, whatever, 60 of them to start off with. M11P circling around the flank of these Leitschützen, and the Mountaineers now engaging more over here in this town. But Mountaineers are easily going to be able, with the help of those Abrams and fighter support, bomber support now coming in from these fucking A4 Skyhawks, destroying the Leitschützen. I really cannot pronounce that name, but more bombs coming in now. Excellent, excellent teamwork here. Excellent teamwork. M11P is now reversing. I've been made aware. I was looking at that unit as, oh god, what in the world was that? Nighthawk bringing in the pain, dropping a fucking JDAM or whatever that is. Just look at the crater. Look at the crater caused from that bomb. Oh my god. Like making sure I'm keeping the Abrams back, giving them some distance. You know, I'm aware that they have ATGMs. Not trying to put them in harm's way. I do want to hold on to them as long as I can. But too little, too late at this point. They're already engaged. I need to keep them close enough to engage with that Browning machine gun. So, at this point, I was confident they could take the hits. Cargo trucks now coming up to back up the Mountaineers. And there we go, now I'm pulling them back. They've seen enough. AH-64 Apache now, bringing out the fucking big toys. He's just kind of chilling. I think at this point I was a little bit afraid to bring him up any farther. I wasn't too sure what to expect. Oh, bombs now coming in again. Wasn't too sure what to expect. I didn't know there was any hidden AA or anything, and I was not about to lose a really expensive attack helicopter. But I should have been paying more attention because these AH-1F Cobras up there are doing just fine. Over here in the middle, still the standoff continues. Brought up some starships. These are just 30-point tanks armed with a cannon. This one's taking some hits. Armed with a cannon and some ATGMs. They're just here to help just hold the gap. I just want to have some extra armor. I'm not about to risk the points to bring up more M11P Abrams. And I figured, you know, with the Scalos Chalet rockets, you know, or missiles rather, they should be able to have a nice ATGM fight against whatever's over here in the woods. And just to kind of back up the Rangers, keep some eyes over here, just to make sure my right flank's secured, make sure they don't try anything else down this road here. Because it looks like they have. Something has recently been burning over here. BMPs, so yeah. Right flank's gone dead. Not sure. He doesn't. He's got a helicopter with some recon infantry in it. And here we go. Recon infantry's landing now over here. Or not. I don't know. It's hard to manage everything. It really is in this game. There's so much to control. But as you can see, the left flank has been taken. Mike is now effectively mine. I've captured one of their cargo trucks in the process. I brought up some more assault engineers in preparation for any kind of counterattack or to help clean up whatever else could be hiding in this town. Luckily for me, there was nothing left, so Mike's effectively been taken, and it's being held extremely well. Rangers, Delta Force, nothing's getting in there. The Abrams now advancing. They've seen their share of combat. My God. Advancing up this road, they're going to help push the offensive even further into enemy territory. That farm complex in the wooded area over there in the distance is all that remains of enemy territory. They're backed up against the mountains here. Is my Apache up there? Yep. Apache moving up. Just kind of hanging out. Just trying to see what he can see, which ain't much. SU-275. Oh dear. Okay, I thought he was going for a gun run on my, oh, something going down there. F-15s. Oh, look at all the AA, my God. That was cinematic. So much AA fire. And there's my paladins now opening back up on that wooded area over here. And here I am marking that there's clearly AA coming from that woods. Terms, more ATGMs now coming, or more AA coming in. Wow, why is he bringing in more planes? All the AA in the world coming in, or coming up to greet. There we got some some bucks back here. All the planes getting shot down now. Trying to move my Kiowa forward, trying to get eyes on something. He's already got forces moving in here. Colossus, cargo trucks, M1P Abrams, some Zippo flamethrower APCs, Bradleys. I need to make more use of these guys. These would have been absolutely brutal during that city fight at the start of this battle. It's basically an APC with a flame cannon on the top of it. So yeah, well, Jesus, rockets coming in from this Mi-24 over here. Lost eyes on some Frigates in the woods. Their ATGMs, too little, too late. And we are clearly, yep, Lima's been taken. Whoever was in charge of this area now, my M11P is now rearming, refueling, and getting repaired at an enemy FOB. It doesn't get any better than that. AH-64 Apache getting dangerous, moving across this body of water here now, getting close to that AA net. More artillery coming in. Oh, I moved up my starships. We have a T-80U I saw over here. Starships, though, getting ripped apart by that T-80U, pulling them back, dropping smoke to try and protect them. And that push from Sexual Tyrannosaurus over here now, meeting what's left of Icelander, Shogun. Should be everybody over here. Beans, yeah. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. A minor victory. I don't want to so much as call that a minor victory. That was a damn near wipe of the enemy, if I do say so myself. No disrespect meant towards Shogun and Beans and Redstorm and Icelander. You know, they put up a fight, but when it comes down to it, you know, what's in your deck is what's in your deck, and if what you have doesn't match up to what the enemy has, you know, there's really nothing you can do except go down fighting. And that's exactly what they did. Made us pay for each and every single inch of ground that we took, earning them only a minor defeat instead of a major defeat. So, what to take away from that? That was an incredible fight. An absolutely incredible fight. I did not expect my infantry push to do as well as it did in that town. I expected to go in, hit the enemy, and you know, do what I can. That initial push that I rushed up with just a couple units of riflemen and what was left of my assault engineers, that was just meant to push forward and just kind of see what else was there. And I just got fortunate that there really wasn't anything else left there to engage me. And I'd like to think that I did a good job reinforcing my guys as quickly and as consistently as I did with cargo trucks and reinforcements. I had a good mix of armor and helicopter support to back up everything there. All in all, I'd like to think my U.S. Army deck did a pretty good job in their outing right there. So final point tally here, the experiment just being the absolute monster, 3,438 points to a loss of 1408. Hats off to you, man. MVP of the game, let's see, for me, my Paladins, look at the kills, taking out a unit of sappers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 BMPs, excellent kills with the sappers, a unit of riflemen, or for the Paladins, a unit of riflemen taking out some motor strelicky, some BMPs, another motor strelicky, and 2 units of sappers. Excellent job. My other Paladin taking out a BMP, a sapper unit, a buck, that's a big kill right there, and a Sturm, and a Polish Godzilla. So he got a kill on an enemy artillery. Wow. Paladins are shaping up to be the MVP of this game, except until we get to this unit of Mountaineers, BTRs, BMPs, and a unit of Iglas, another BMP, a unit of Sappers, that M11P Abrams that we saw just kicking the shit out of everything that came in front of him, just ripping up BMPs left and right, doing what an Abrams does. Just so many MVPs. Oh, I just can't even begin to try and name one. But I'd say the Paladins, my artillery, definitely earning their points, and my unit of riflemen and that M11P and the Mountaineers, and pretty much everyone that took part in that center skirmish, or that center engagement rather. That was not a skirmish. Definitely earning their points. Oh man. So anyways, folks, I'd like to thank you for watching. Thank you for giving the video a like. If you liked it, comment down below. If you have a comment or a question or anything like that for me, as always, if you have a friend that's interested in this type of material, please give the video a share, help the channel grow. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.